Welcome to BTEC Revision. Today's lesson is on the equations of a straight line, and by the end, you should be able to rearrange the equation to a straight line and calculate the variables to the equation of a straight line. How can you find the equation of a straight line? If you remember from GCSEs, we can use y is equal to mx plus c, where y is a variable along the y-axis, m is the gradient to the straight line, x is a variable along the x-axis, and c is the y-intercept. This is the point where the line crosses the y-axis. We can also write points along the line, and you can label them as A. We can write down the coordinates, which is going to be x1, whichever value that is. We'll start off with x first, comma, then y1, whatever the value for y is. Similarly, we can draw another point. Let's call it point B along the line, and that's going to have x coordinate x2 and y coordinate y2. The equation to a straight line can take this form, y is equal to mx plus c. This is one of the forms that we can take. Another form we can take is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. We use this equation in order to find the equation of a straight line. This equation is used when you have a point and a gradient. Therefore, plugging these values into this equation, we can rearrange for the y is equal to mx plus c form of the equation. For example, to find the equation to a straight line with this point, a, 1, 2, and gradient 2, here we can see 1 is going to be our value x1. We start off with x value first, and then the second value is going to be our y, 1. So we can replace these values into this equation. We have y, take away y1, which is 2, which is equal to the gradient, that's 2, bracket x, take away x1, which is a value of 1. Now we can just simplify this equation and rearrange it for y is equal to mx plus c. So we'll start with expanding this, 2x, take away 2, and we'll bring the 2 over to the other side from the left. So that would give us y is equal to 2x, take away 2, plus 2, which is equal to y equals 2x. So you can see our c value is 0 in this case. Comparing this to the form y is equal to mx plus c, we can see that our m is 2 and c value is 0. Now the other form of the equation to a straight line is ax plus by plus z equals to 0. So we should be able to convert from one form into the other. For example, let's take the equation y is equal to 2x plus 10. Now, in order to convert this, we would want to bring all the variables onto one side. So we will move the y over to one side, to the right side in this case. So that would be 0 is equal to 2x, take away y, plus 10 equals to 0. And if we just rearrange that, 2x first, take away y, plus 10 is equal to 0. So you can see this is the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where the a value is equal to 2, the b value is equal to 1, negative 1, and the c value is equal to 10. We need to find the equation to a straight line using 2 points. What do you think we need to do? Okay, pause the video and have a think. You remember from GCSEs, firstly, we can find the gradient. The gradient, m, is equal to the change in y divided by the change in x. If you look at our y value, which is the second numbers, that we can write as 3 take away 1, that's the change in y value, divided by the change in x values, which are also 3, take away, but this x value is negative, so we write -2. So therefore we can write 3 take away 1 is 2, and 3 take away -2, that is 5. So the gradient is 2 over 5. Now that we have the gradient, what we can do is use one of the values into the equation. Y take away y1 is equal to m x take away x1. From this, we can plug in any point. We'll choose A. So we'll say y take away y1, which is 3, is equal to the gradient 2 over 5 times x take away x1, which is also 3. Now we just need to simplify. So it's going to be 2x over 5 take away 3 times 2 over 5, and we'll take the 3 from the left hand side to the right hand side, so that will give us plus 3. Simplifying our answer, we get y is equal to 2 over 5x plus 9 over 5. And also changes to the form ax plus by plus c equals 0. So we would take the y over, that would give us 0 is equal to 2 over 5x take away y plus 9 over 5. We can multiply everything by 5 just to clean this up a little bit, which will give us 2x take away 5y plus 9 is equal to 0. If we had this equation, y is equal to 2x plus 2, we could find the intercept, the y-intercept, by simply setting the x value to 0. Because we know at the x equals 0 value, therefore we would get a y value. So if we set x is equal to 0, therefore that would cancel out and we would get y is equal to 2. So you can see that the y-intercept is 2. So therefore this is equal to our c value here. Now pause the video here and complete these questions. Question number 1, we will take away 6x from both sides. So it will give us 2y plus 12 is equal to negative 6x. And then we will take away both sides with 12. So that will give us 2y is equal to, take away 6x, take away 12. And then we would divide both sides by 2. Therefore, we have y is equal to negative 3x, take away 6. For question number 2, we will take away x and the 4. That would give us 3y is equal to take away 4, take away x. Then we would divide both sides by 3. We would, therefore, y is equal to negative 4 over 3, take away x over 3. So just moving this, we can get take away x over 3, take away 4 over 3. Question number 3, we can move the x over. So that will give us 4y is equal to x plus 2, and then divide by 4. So therefore we will have y is equal to x over 4 plus 1 over 2. Question number 4, we will add 2x to both sides. So that would give us y is equal to 3x plus 2x, which is 5x plus 2. And for question number 4, we will add 2x to both sides. So that's 4y is equal to 2x plus 20, and then divide both sides by 4. So that's y is equal to x over 2 plus 5. Now pause the video here and attempt this exam question. Right. For this, we would need to firstly work out the gradient. So that would be m is equal to delta y over delta x. So we can take the values 5, take away 2, divided by 10, take away 1, which is equal to 3 over 9, and that's equal to 1 over 3. The next step we can take is we can plug our values. So we can choose one point. Let's choose A, and we have a gradient, which is 1 over 3. And we can plug that into our equation y, take away y1 is equal to mx, take away x1. So our y value is going to be 2, so that's y take away 2 is equal to gradient, which is 1 over 3, times x take away x1, which is 1. Now we can simplify this. So that's x over 3, take away 1 over 3, and we can add the negative 2 to the other side to give us plus 2. Simplifying this, we would get y is equal to x over 3, 5 over 3. And that's the end of the lesson. If you would like to boost your grades, why don't you try the quiz questions? And there's lots more resources available at btecrevision.com.